What's up, guys? Dave Nader 122. I got my buddy Ryan.
Hey there.
We figured that with the new Shining Victories set coming out, we would probably post a little ready to go day one Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile that doesn't require all the cards we ain't getting.
Yeah, kind of an intermediary step between the Felgrand structure deck and alternative.
Yeah, so
Dragon,
pretty much you can't play the real deck, so play this instead.
Pretty much.
Basically, anyway, Ryan, you want to start us off?
I do. So starting off is 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon because he is the star of the deck.
The Bood.
The Bood.
The Bood.
Next is Dr. Red. Kind of the point with him was, since I'm running Where Art Thou, got a couple of Where Art Thous, I figured I could get, with Mausoleum, get a new level 1 on board, and then Where Art Thou for Kinkabio after sending a Dark Metal Dragon up top right corner. So that searches out Dr. Red. And then you can banish Dragon to summon him. He kind of lets you do some more recursion that will probably be dropped as soon as the Felgrand structure deck comes out.
Understand.
And then 2 White Spirit Dragons, because banishing spells and traps is amazing. There's a lot of field spells that have destruction protection, and obviously pendulums don't like it either.
And he can dodge effects if your opponent has a monster.
I've actually cleared many a skill drain because I have a Blue Eyes in my hand. I'll summon White Spirit Dragon, banish skill drain, and then chain his dodge effect to tribute to summon the Blue Eyes. So he kind of does a...
Oh, so he gets off the field so he can resolve his banish
Exactly.
effect. Oh, that's cute. Okay.
And then 3 Max C because of the format that we are in.
We got to draw.
Yep. And like I said, the Darkest Metal, or Black Metal Dragon, and the Kinkabio are kind of together. The 2 Ancient White Stones, I found that without alternative, you really only need 2.
Okay.
He summons a Blue Eyes at the end phase, so you can kind of keep doing some recursive things with him, and even call the Haunted. So like if your opponent MSDs it, you can chain them, call the Haunted to it. Ancient White Stone goes to the grave. You get to summon a Blue Eyes in the end phase. The 1 Master with the Eyes of Blue, as he's called now.
Oh, okay.
When he's normal summoned, you can add a level 1 Light Tuner from your graveyard to your hand, and in the grave he can target an effect monster to summon a Blue Eyes from the grave and sending himself back to the deck. Great for triggering off Maiden,
Okay.
and even getting back a Blue Eyes White Spirit Synchro from the grave.
Yeah, okay.
I got the 1 White Stone of Legend just because I am running 3 trade-ins, so it is kind of nice just to kind of pitch the 1 to get a Blue Eyes to my hand so I can trade it in. It's gone in and out.
Okay.
I've put in Keeper of the Shrine instead of him, and I don't know. 3 Sage, he is kind of he's the main searcher of the deck.
He's kind of required, right?
Yeah, he searches out the level 1 tuners, light tuners, and can target an effect monster to summon a Blue Eyes from the deck. So you target Maiden triggers.
That's kind of your play right there.
Yeah, instant rank 8. The 2 Maiden is because I want to search off of Sage.
Okay.
I found that I didn't need more than 2. Still a very good card, but at the same time, summoning Maiden in attack mode with Utopia the Lightning running around is just asking for 5,000 damage to the
Okay,
face.
it's not a particularly good play anymore.
No.
All right.
So you need to have need something to trigger her off and get your synchros going.
Sure.
The 1 Effect Veiler because it is searchable by Sage.
And you might as well have it.
Might as well. 1 for 1 again because
Summons all this garbage,
yeah,
right?
discard Big Dragon to summon Maiden and then activate Sage's effect. Not too shabby. The Regeki do clear the board. You could, if you can't afford the Regeki, play Burst Stream of Destruction because the field spell does search it.
Oh, that's cute. I forgot it even does that.
So I thought about running it, but 3 trade-ins for draws, definitely. Dragon Shrines, again, you want the big dragons in the grave and you want the tuners in your hand.
Do you wanna send all of these to the graveyard, or do you
No, actually, you're probably gonna want to send White Spirit first.
Okay.
And then your Ancient Stone to summon something during the end phase.
Okay, so these being in the deck is not such a big deal.
I want those in the deck because of Light Mausoleum.
Okay.
2 Wear Off though. 2,000 is a pretty hefty price to pay if you don't normal summon the Search for Monster. However, Mausoleum gives you 2 summons.
Ooh,
So you
could
can
if you wanted to.
kind of get around that.
Okay.
I've normal summoned Sage, searched out Veiler, activated Where Art Thou, and then normal summoned the Search for Maiden, and not had to pay the 2,000 price. So I have a Veiler in my hand for my opponent, and then the Clearwing Synchro play.
Gotcha.
The one Soul Charge, because it's dragons. You want, if your play goes south, you want to be able to recover, and without Felgrand and Gospel,
you don't really have an
don't
option.
have a very good recovery.
Okay.
One Terraforming for the field.
For this, what is it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 Twisters. Again, discarding dragons is not the end of the world, and back row is your enemy.
You can be cute with things like Whitestone. Or
Exactly. Or
if you have a Blue Eyes in hand, it's not such a big deal. It's
Correct.
a vanilla, you couldn't use it anyway, kind of
Exactly.
thing. Okay.
Without alternative, Blue Eyes needs to be in the deck or the graveyard, not your hand.
Okay.
2 Silver's Cry.
If this is why.
Yeah, summoning, honestly, White Spirit Dragon off of Silver's Cry is the best thing you can do, because you can chain it to Twin Twisters. It's not a continuous spell, and you can pop a spell in the process.
That's cool.
Very good. Light Mausoleum lets you summon a additional time if you summon a light tuner monster.
Okay.
And you can target a monster on the field and send a Blue Eyes from your
to the graveyard,
and then it gains attack equal to the level times 100.
Okay.
So it's negligible, but hey, you can get over a couple things if you just need that extra little boost. I've done that a couple times. Or you target. The ideally is you play that,
Target
summon
Maiden or
Sage,
something.
search Maiden, summon Maiden, target Maiden, and then you get a Maiden, a Blue Eyes, and a Sage on board.
Okay.
And that's kind of your Crystal Wing Synchro play.
Understand.
Ravine, because during the Synchro play, you summon Ancient Fairy Dragon, so you can pop the Mausoleum, go into Dragon's Ravine, ditch a monster, and then pitch a dragon from your deck to your grave.
Cute.
And then the 3 Call the Haunteds, because, again...
Because of this card?
If you're, because of that card, and because of Red Eyes.
Okay.
I can't summon Red Eyes off of Silver. Silver's Cry, and sometimes I'll even want to, like I said, summon a Ancient Whitestone just to get that end phase search and summon off.
All right, that's fun.
For the extra deck, I got the 1 Eyes. That's for the Kinkabio Black Metal play. You summon Kinkabio, he grabs that, and then you contact Fuse for Odd Eyes.
Beast Eyes.
Or Beast Eyes, Odd Eyes, yeah, Beast Eyes Pendulum. And then search off Red Eyes from the Black Metal going to the graveyard.
Gotcha.
Leo's in there because I found that I'd want to make a
Synchro of a Synchro? Or...
Well, what I made him the most with is if I have Kinkabio and a Ancient Whitestone in the grave. I'll summon Kinkabio, summon Whitestone, sync for Formula Synchron.
Okay. This guy.
And then during the end phase, Ancient Whitestone activates, summoning a Blue Eyes. Then, because of Formula Synchron's effect... I can sync for Leo on my opponent's turn.
Cute.
So that's the synergy.
That's cute. All right.
So I thought that was kind of cool. Then they got the 4 level 9s, the 2 Azure, and the 2 White Spirit.
All right. These are kind of
White Spirit summons Azure, and then Azure doesn't get blown up by White Spirit's effect.
So a little synergy there.
A little bit. And the other play is to, if you get the 2 tuners and the Blue Eyes on board, you can go into White Spirit, and then you can summon a level 7 Synchro off of White Spirit's effect.
Okay, so like probably black.
Depending on what's under, if your opponent has something you want to pop, you can go into Moonlight, pop their stuff, or you can go into Ancient Fairy, pop your field spell, gain 1,000, search out Ravine.
Okay.
And then you have the tuner and a level 7 Synchro, and you can go into Crystal Wing.
Yeah, this
very
really,
easy.
This
so
thing's really good.
That is a 2-card combo to go into Crystal Wing. Is Sage and Mausoleum. That's all you need.
It's a really good card.
For the Xyz, we got the Dark Matter play. So Tachyon,
mill dragons.
Fap Dragon, and Dark Matter.
Okay.
So you pop a card on the way, and then mill dragons.
Cool. And banish their stuff.
And
That's still a pretty solid effect.
Still very good. Hope Harbinger, number 38.
Great card.
Negate spells. And then the last one is kind of a toss between Felgrand and something like Lancelot. Lancelot could be cool and kind of serve the same purpose.
Okay.
Lancelot will negate your own stuff, but he's still a very good card, and especially if you want to end the game and your opponent has a bunch of stuff. So.
I understand. Yeah, I like Felgrand. He's still a problem for some decks.
No, I think Felgrand edges out Lancelot ever so slightly. Felgrand does protect your own stuff as well, which Lancelot does not. So
okay.
So yeah, that's the deck.
Alright guys, let us know down in the comments below what you think. Like I said before, this is basically something you guys can play day one. Once you open up your box as a Shivy and realize that you can't pull this thing or this
And
thing.
spend $200 to get all the stupid cards.
But once you finally do that, you can actually put this together and this will actually work. Unlike everyone's telling you the deck doesn't work without alternate dragon. Well, we don't need this guy. We can play something else.
He definitely helps. Felgrand Starship deck definitely helps, and they will go in immediately when they come out. But for now, this will give you your dragon effects.
Alright guys, let us know in the comments below what you think. And remember guys, if you don't troll the moto, who will? I'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Go into Beatrice, the Eternal Lady. And he's like, what does this card do? I'm like, oh, it's the Lava Chain. And it's just better because it's rank 6. So I'm alright, discard the vanilla, pitch the trap to the graveyard. Banish said trap card to search. I believe I get the powered jersey.